Do you like jokes? Because I have a pretty funny one. I kind of forgot to make a video for this month, and now I'm taxiing on a plane and won't be back until July. I was wondering if you'd like to make the video. I was thinking maybe a cooking tutorial. If you can't or don't want to for any reason, that's cool too, but you'd be doing me a huge favor if you did. And if you can't come up with anything funny, just think WWJHD. What would Jake Porn do? Thanks, Audrey. Love ya. Welcome back, everybody. Jacob Horn, nice to meet you. This is the July video, and as you can clearly see, I am not Jacob. I am much taller. Jacob told me that I should make the cooking video about something that's easy to make, like rice, which, first of all, who eats rice? Second of all, easy recipes are for cowards, so I'm going to be teaching you how to make cinnamon bites with an S in cinnamon and a Y in bytes. First, you gotta wash your hands for the proper time to kill Corona, and to fulfill that time, I sing the first part of Bohemian Rhapsody by Panic at the Disco, not by Queen. Is this the real life? Now it's time for some ingredients. You're gonna need 2 cans of pre-made biscuits. You can choose any brand. I decided to go with my man, the Doughboy, and now is a pretty good time to preheat the oven because you're just gonna be following the baking instructions that are on the package for the biscuits. Cool. You're also going to need to get out an entire stick of butter. For the British folks out there, that's 4 ounces of butter. And I know it's going to be difficult to sacrifice such a delicious midday snack like this, but trust me, in the end, it'll be worth it. You're also going to need cinnamon and sugar. And you're probably like, what's the measurement for the cinnamon and sugar? Well, let me tell you, there's no measurement system for this except for chaos. Just make sure you don't use too much of one ingredient. If you use too much sugar, it's going to be absolutely boring, and if you put in too much cinnamon, it's going to taste like spicy tree bark, because that's what cinnamon is. You pretty much just make as much as you're going to need, and since I want type 2 diabetes and to have all my teeth fall out before I turn 25, I'm making a lot. Put your cinnamon and sugar off to the side and grab another container for your butter. If your butter doesn't fit, break it in half. And if you can't break your butter in half like me because you're not mad shredded, then you're a wimp. Now I've got butter on my hands. Mama, I just killed a man. Next, open up your biscuit cans. You're gonna get out a baking sheet, and mine tells me not to spray the pan, so I'm not going to. And I also recommend putting a sheet of tin foil on it so you don't have to clean the pan because chores are gross, so. Now you need to cut up every individual biscuit into fourths, just like this. Once all the biscuits are cut up, take your hydrogenated cow juice and put it in the microwave until it's no longer hydrogenated. Take it out of the microwave and pour in the cavity and diabetes mixture. Stir with a basting brush. If you don't have one of these, a paint roller works too. Once it looks like the backyard soup you used to make out of dirt, rocks, leaves, and water when you were little, you're ready to baste the biscuits. Only use half the soup. You're going to need the rest for later. Once you're done basting, set the brush off to a place where it doesn't make a mess, and then make sure that the oven is preheated before you put the tray in because nobody likes burnt biscuits. When everything's in the oven, I suggest that you clean stuff up so your mom doesn't get mad at you. If you'll notice, I've been doing that along the way, but you're also going to want to keep your backyard soup and your basting brush / paint roller out still. Once everything is ready and cleaned up, set out the hot pads in preparation of the baking sheet to come out of the oven. But since the baking sheet is not out of the oven, I'm going to set my phone on the hot pads because my playlist is fire. bites out of the oven and set them on the hot pads. And also remember, turn off your oven because you don't want to burn down your own house. I know what you guys are thinking. Why do I have a square oven mitt? Well, Hornets, it's because my mother has square hands, and when she went out to go buy oven mitts, she was only thinking of herself. If Uncle Sam comes up to you and tries to take one of the bites when they're fresh out of the oven because it's the 4th of July and he can't control his American patriotic spirit for the obesity epidemic, slap him with your square hand because we are not done yet. You're going to need to dehydrogenize your backyard soup again so you can put it on the rest of the bites. After you finish putting the rest of the backyard soup on top of your bites, let the butter soak in and then they'll be ready to serve. Now, a normal cooking show would tell you to put them all on a fancy plate, but if you live with any relatives at all, they won't be on the tray long enough for you to need to put them on a fancy plate. I guess if you're an orphan, then you can plate these because it'll take you longer to eat them. I'll give you permission for that. Don't forget to subscribe to Jacob Horn and turn on his post notifications. Then maybe next time he needs a favor, he might reach out to you. Also, if you decide that you want to make these, spam Jacob with the pictures of your experience by whatever means possible. I know he'd love to see them. And as he would like to say, but is not here to do so, catch you on the flip. If it doesn't fit, break it in half. That did not go like I expected.